I have been with YouTube and posting content for over a year now. I started off explaining that I was pregnant unexpectedly at the age of 43, and I gave birth to a healthy baby boy. And so many things have happened, and I've met so many people along the way. And I want to share with you, if you have not started a YouTube channel and you know that you want to, or you feel you're considering doing it, just start it. Just literally post yourself. Just talk in front of the camera. Share your things that you know. Share things that you've learned in life. Anything that you know would help other people. That's why I started my channel. Originally, I started it to share, my pregnancy journey, and just to give a few, health tips to other women to try to help them, if they were experiencing infertility, or if they were told by medical doctors that they couldn't get pregnant. And I mean, I got pregnant naturally. So that video is my very first video. It'll be 2 years actually that video has been up, because baby boy just turned 2. And out here, trying to just provide for my family, make ends meet. I've tried to share, just things that I've learned along the way. Also being a minimalist mom. I'm just trying to help people, Finances are tough. I mean, even if I had $1 million tomorrow, I would still use some of the things that I have learned, going thrifting to save money, shopping, at the farmers markets for groceries, and learning how to spread that meal, make your own meals at home, and learning how to, just make food stretch, make money stretch, all of it. These past, couple of months, I've just been learning so much, and I've met so many people. I've even been out here just trying to Uber. I did DoorDash, and let's talk about DoorDash. They froze my account. I tried to find ways to make money while the baby was safe and fine. And, just quick cash to try to at least cover, the everyday costs. Like if you can cover your gas, and you can cover the food and whatever, small expenses. I'm not talking about rent and stuff like that. As moms or single moms, there's only a certain number of hours in a day. And sometimes we can't, take on another part-time job on top of the full-time job, because we do need to see our children. We need to tend to our children. And my son, I want to take care of him myself. That's my personal preference. I don't want someone else raising my son. I've been there, done that. I was pregnant, and a mom in my 20s, and it was very different. It was very different. It was very difficult. And now in my 40s, caring for a toddler, that's not the way I want to go. That's not what I want to do. I want to be home with him and experiencing, all of his different milestones. So that's what this is about. But let me tell you, so DoorDash froze my account. I was out here, I don't drink alcohol. Some people do, for various reasons, and that's their business. But I had worked my way up with DoorDash, where I was able to deliver alcohol, which helped because it was short, quick, easy. Just trying to, get out there for a couple of hours, 2-3 hours, make some quick cash, and go home and do everything that we do as moms, and they froze my account. I had so many deliveries. I had, good reviews. I tried to do a, what is it, where you set up, and I asked them if I could, send documentation of why, I felt like it was a mistake that they froze my account, and there was no response to that. So I said, you know what, that's fine. Whatever, I guess it's meant to be. I need to back off and just leave, DoorDash alone. But let me tell you, out here, DoorDashing, now I'm involved with Uber Eats, which is a different flow, but it's much better, with, making the money and all like that. There's a lot of side, part-time jobs and things that you can try to do, as a mom, or even as an adult, really, I should say, because I met young people half my age in between college, in between their classes, in between their regular job, making deliveries, delivering food. You know, with Uber Eats, you can deliver packages. You know, it could be car parts. So I've met so many people, just everybody. You know, there's so many families trying to make money and trying to just survive. You know, and take care of their family. I remember I was in, you know, what's considered like a wealthy type neighborhood. I went there specifically during lunchtime because I had a short amount of time where, you know, my baby was taken care of and I needed to just make some money. And I met a dad, you know, he was a dad out there. He said, I'm delivering, you know, during lunchtime, you know, to offices, delivering food during his lunch. And he was like, you know, my mom is, excuse me, he was saying that, I didn't mean his mom. I meant, he said that his wife was home with the baby and he had a toddler, you know, similar to the age around my son. I think his toddler was like 18 months. And he was saying, you know, I'm trying to make it easier for my wife where she doesn't have to take on any work right now. She was still recovering and the baby was young. But that's what he was saying. He was working a full-time job and just picked up, you know, delivering food so that he could, you know, make ends meet for his family. And I get it. I totally get that. Some people are selling things, you know, online. I mentioned thrifting before. It was suggested to me to go shopping at the thrifts, you know, the high-end thrift stores, and then resell them. But me being a minimalist, that doesn't work for me. But I put it out there in case you are looking for something, anybody who's watching this video and you're looking to try to make some money on the side, you know, maybe that's something that you're willing to do, because high-end organized thrift stores have quality things there and you can resell them and, you know, just raise the price some, upcharge it, and make a profit. It might work for you, you know, but me as a minimalist, that doesn't work for me because I don't want a lot of things, you know, in my living space. And I'm big on just the less is best, you know. I have sold some things that I've had for, you know, over a year, and I was comfortable letting it go because I didn't use it. So that helped to bring money in and just made, you know, December a easier month. I know certain times of the year, you know, when your children are home, you know, we've just coming through the holidays and maybe the babies have off from school and they're home eating up food. So, you know, we as parents, like, that's digging in our pockets. And I've had, you know, my older son, because I have 3, and my older son was like, Ma, you know, you eating, you taking care of yourself, are you eating? Even when I had my babies younger, you know, as a mom, the type of mama that I am, you make sure that everybody else is okay first. You know, you make sure that the babies are fed, and then you eat later if it's something left over, or, you know, that's a part of the sacrifice. That is a part of the sacrifice, you know, being a parent, you know, being a wife, being a caretaker, you know, all of it. You know, even if you're single, like, there's sacrifices that you make so that you are better off in the long run, you know, financially. And so I just want to encourage everybody out here, you know, back to starting a YouTube channel. You have life experiences. Like, what we go through in life, it can help somebody. You know, some of our toughest moments that are so painful for us, once you come out on the other side, and you can get through it. You might have to get support. You might have to get counseling. You know, you might have to change jobs. You might have to relocate. There's so many different, you know, so many different solutions is what I'm trying to say. And just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. You know, I'm not going to give up on this content with YouTube. And if people tell you it's easy, maybe it is easy for some to sit in front of the camera and talk and share your life. But I'm pretty much an introvert for the most part. I like to make moves and do things behind the scenes, and in silence. But if there's something that's on my heart, that I feel that I could share and it would help somebody, then by all means, I just step out of the box and I just try it. And that's what I'm doing right now, just step out of the box and try it, because you have something to share. We like go through every day. If you just stop and talk to people, that's me. I say good morning. I try to speak to everybody. We're out on the street. I just say good morning and I smile. I mean, a smile is something you could give away for free. And for all I know, that might be the only smile a person gets that day. And then, I normally don't ask how you're doing, but if a person opens up on their own and they just share, today is rough, or, I'm getting ready to go to a job interview, then I just try my best, to just share something positive, to give a listening ear for a minute. And I end up learning from that person. And if there's something on my heart, or from my life experience that I think that I could share with them to help, then that's how it goes, And so I just want to put this out there as day one of my 30 days. I'm going to try this 30 days straight, posting, on there, just to encourage people to jump on YouTube. Jump on. I have a close friend, and this will be my last story. I have a close friend, and I was like, you know so much, especially from your profession and then your life and your background. I said, would you get on live with me? Would you get on? Because we were talking about like caring for your family and, the stresses of work, and how you may have to alter some of your work plans or your actual work position so that you can take care of, for example, an aging parent. We were talking about that, and she has so much knowledge, and she, especially with her, like I said, her background and her profession. And I said, would you get on? I asked her, I said, would you get on my YouTube live, and you can ask me questions, from my experience, and I can ask you questions, or you can dovetail off of me and just counteract what I'm talking about. And she was like, no, you do so good with your videos, and I'm not a person to be in front of the camera. But I'm telling you, if you feel that you aren't a person to be in front of the camera, maybe partner with someone, to share your story, share about your profession. There's others within your profession that could benefit from what you already know, especially if you've been 5, 10, 15, 25 years in deep. You can share and help other professionals, who are coming along the way. And I just want to, I had no idea, that I would be on YouTube. And my son, he was like, Mom, you should really just jump on, make these videos. A lot of women will want to hear what happened to you and your story. And at the end of the day, I'm thankful I listened to him. And I jumped on, and just started. He showed me some things, of how to record, and you don't even have to edit nowadays. People, we want to sit and talk. We want to sit and talk and have these real conversations and respond, and please respond to this video if you have questions. I'm not a YouTube expert. I wouldn't consider myself a YouTuber, a content creator. I just know I'm a real person. I'll share more of my background and my educational background for sure, because I think that would help other people too. But wherever you are in life, you have something to share is my point. And just do it. Just do it, especially when your heart is right. Like when you really want to help people, it might be mistakes, or it might be, like achievements, things that you've done that have worked from the beginning, and you want to help somebody with that, just share. And so I just wanted to, get on here. This is day one. Like I said, this is day one. I'm going to push myself. I'm going to challenge myself to share, every single day for the next 30 days. So tune in every day. Please subscribe. Hit that, notification button so you know when the video is uploaded. But yeah, I want to do this. I want to push myself, give myself 30 days I have the little one. It's hard. He doesn't take naps anymore. So we're really busy. I'm really hands on with him, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Grateful for life. And that's what I wanted to share too was, sometimes you have life experiences and it just take you down. But when you come out on the other side, you have a story. You have something, a lesson that you learned, and it can help someone. And so, I just, like I said, I want to get on here for this, and I won't keep rambling on, but just try it. Just try it and see what happens. And us who have smaller YouTube channels, let's support each other. Let's get in those comments and give suggestions and share and just give some encouragement. You know what I mean? Like, life is hard. Life can be hard. It can be challenging. And the least we can do is encourage somebody every day. At least encourage somebody, and let that start with. Sometimes we need to start with we need to start with encouraging ourselves first. So, like I said, I'm going to push myself, to provide this content. This is day one. I'm going to post every day for the next 30 days. Give myself a chance. Sometimes we start things, and you don't even give yourself a full chance, to be successful. In our minds, our mindset or whatever, we doubt ourselves before we even give ourselves a full chance. And some of us, I could be guilty of this. Some of us support everybody else. We give a help, we give encouragement, we hold it down for everybody else, and we don't give ourselves that same amount of energy and support and time. My son woke up, y'all, and I promised him I would take him to see the animals. So let's continue this conversation in the next video. Take care. Thank you for watching.